All right, we're hearing from top U.S. election security officials who are warning that Russia may try to meddle in the 2020 election. Are we prepared to deal with that if history does repeat itself? Dick Cheney's former national security advisor, John Hanna, with us. John, how real, how legitimate is this threat?
Hi, Neil. I think it's very legitimate. Listen, this is not new. The Russians and before them the Soviets have been trying to meddle and interfere in U.S. elections for decades. What's new here, of course, is the internet, an introduction of these new advanced technologies that really dramatically expand the opportunities for the Russians to get inside of our systems and really create havoc with the credibility and integrity of our elections and our democratic process. And that does need to be guarded against. And it's not at all clear that the Congress has done much of anything to actually put in place procedures in all 50 states to make sure that we're really hardened in the way that we need to be.
I get a sense, though, from the president, it's not a big issue or concern for him, but I could be misreading that. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I think it's a real problem. I understand that the president is concerned by this very explosive charge that the Russians are not simply trying to meddle and create chaos and discord and questions about our elections, but they're actually trying to get him elected. That's very politically explosive. It may be true, but I think the president and the Congress really do need to hold the intelligence community accountable to actually show their homework on this, show the bulk of the evidence and why it's leading them to make that kind of politically explosive charge about actually trying to get one candidate over the other elected. But I think while holding the IC to account, the president can really distinguish himself from President Obama, who in 2016 didn't take this seriously enough, the Russian meddling. And President Trump can now really take steps, I think, to say, we're going to hold the Russians to account. They've got to stop it. I'm going to protect American democracy in a way the prior administration failed to do.
And if you're confident that the economy and everything else is going to be the wind at your back and help you get reelected, and maybe handsomely anyway, there's no problem in going after the Russian thing, right?
Yeah, no, there absolutely shouldn't be. The president shouldn't personalize this. He should really see this as an attack upon one of our most important institutions, a chance for him to hammer Putin, to hold him to account, and to tell Americans he's protecting the core and essence of our democratic way of life.
All right. Let me just write that down. He shouldn't personalize this. All right, John, thank you very, very much. Good seeing you again.